Hi Scorpio, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Hope you're having a good day wherever this finds you in the world. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Scorpio Tarot reading. This is wanting to come out. Love tarot reading, love messages. As you can see, the Chariot is here in the upright, Moon and Cancer energy. I want to tell you something about that in a moment. We're going to go into their feelings for you and or thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know. Just need to know. Don't see coming any moves. What's on everybody's mind? Let's take a deep dive and see who and what is here today. We already have our overall energy today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Scorpio. Please show us the card, Tahoe. The Ten of Wands in the upright. The Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Wands in the upright. Right below the Chariot in the upright in your overall energy today, the Moon in Cancer. There's something that is definitely unresolved here around you and the person who is coming through. By the way, in the partnership placement is the Three of Pentacles. It's in reverse, Mars in Capricorn. The Ten of Wands is your first card placement, although we already have the Chariot here. So there's definitely an energy of movement. There's just not even a question here. Both, well, I would say both in the Three of Wands, but more importantly in our bigger picture, the major arcana. A literal movement as in travel, possibly. Definitely in action, and definitely one that's going to change some things. As well as the Three of Wands, there's somebody here that you've been waiting on, and this is a moving forward kind of energy. It is a coming together energy, like a teamwork energy, and that's interesting because it's catty corner here with the opposite of what's been going on, and it's getting to the point where like it needs to happen. Yeah. Somebody coming in here, the Page of Cups energy in the upright, their energy is really strong here. And I want to tell you, Scorpio, you're here when you are meant to be here, first of all. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So trust the timing, as well as the King of Pentacles. Wow. Trust the timing of when you are here. Whether it's as I channel for you and release, or we're talking days, weeks, months, years. But I do want to tell you I'm channeling for you under Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Jupiter has moved out of Cancer. It's now in Leo. We've got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to stop there. But look what has already also come down in terms of some sort of resolution coming together. Is somebody, what are they coming here? What is in this cup? What are they offering in this cup? A new beginning? Because it's catty corner here with the Chariot, this emotional energy. And by the way, that's the other thing for me today, is overcoming. Wow. Okay, yeah. The emotional blocks that have been going on. So somebody here may have been in this energy of the Two of Cups in reverse, of fear of expressing feelings. But we are also looking at, for some of you, somebody that you are either having, like there's some discord that's going on. And I kind of feel like there is anyway. There might even be a separation here. Whatever the case is, we are looking at both of you in this energy for me today. And it's not about these signs per se. But I will tell you, we have this earth energy of Capricorn and Virgo here. And our Queen of Pentacles and our King of Pentacles, you're kind of there for me. They're both in the upright. It is a slow-moving energy. It is around the commitment energy, the practicalities of that. And it's on both sides of the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and our King of Pentacles connected to the Three of Wands, Ten of Cups, the Chariot. So somebody here definitely wants to resolve whatever has been going on. Yes, they do. Somebody is definitely waking up. Judgment. Archangel Gabriel, our angel for messages, our herald of visions. The thing is this is clarity, This is truth. This is airing everything out. Reconciliation or closure is a really strong energy today. Big time. I also want to validate, for those of you that have been waiting for somebody to make a choice around the commitment, and it may have entailed, a decision around marriage now or even in the future, and somebody not emotionally ready, which is still feeling like they're coming into it now. You can see well that they're coming into it now, because this is also overcoming the emotional kind of blocks. Answering the riddle of our Sphinx here in order to get the Chariot moving. So what is about to go down here, Scorpio, is definitely a game changer. And I've got to tell you right now, whatever is happening, whether it's discord and there are communication issues, or you're not talking at all and there's been a separation or a breakup, this is definitely an energy today of reconciliation or closure. There's a final decision energy coming here as well. Yeah. Wow. So there's also, this is also really validating for me. I want to validate this for you, that somebody hasn't been emotionally available. They haven't been opening up, and they haven't been ready for that, and possibly for some of you, the next level, which might also include a family energy. The family energy, the marriage energy, it's all pretty much connecting. But there's also an energy here with our Three of Wands connecting with the Ten of Cups, as you can see in the upright. Mars and Pisces energy, a new cycle life together. This is connecting to how they're coming in and what this is about. It's reconciliation or closure, literally final decision time. The Empress Taurus energy, Venus, which at the moment is in Virgo, actually. So that's interesting development as I channel for you in real time. But the timing energy is extremely clear here. And that's what this coming together is. It really is reconciliation or closure, I feel. It's like resolving it. And it definitely is on the table that where their energy is really strong, that this person who is coming through here in our Page of Cups, and on the other end, our Ten of Cups, this is what it's about. So I also want to validate what life together looks like for the two of you. So is that introducing to families, blending families, building or rebuilding, like adding to it, moving in, marriage. It's super, super specific what it is for you. It's extremely validating that it's frustrating around working it out either way. Lots of delays. Also really validating in the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is directly connected to the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles, which, by the way, is my protege to the Empress, who is here. Lots of Gaia energy, validating energy around the weight. The feelings, it's not that the feelings aren't here, I feel. It's about somebody, it's really about the emotional energy. And that's why this also does not surprise me in the very least bit of how this is coming in with the Chariot, with Judgment, with the Ten of Cups, and our Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. Because we are in Mercury retrograde in Cancer, as we are in Cancer season now. We'll be going into Leo in about, what are we looking at today? The date, maybe around 14 days or something, if you're here in real time. But Jupiter being in that energy around some, like, bringing things to light, this flower is driving me crazy today, grand gestures. Here's literally the delay connected to our Three of Pentacles in reverse around this, and how validating for me with the Hermit in the upright. Virgo and Mercury energy, and an energy where, again, this Mercury energy, the planet of the mind and communication, where one goes to think about things, clarity and truth. Yeah, I mean, it's connected to the third eye chakra, I see. You come out of there and you go into the Wheel of Fortune, which is connected to the throat chakra, a turning point. So this is what we're about to get out of, I feel. And there's definitely a reconciliation or closure kind of energy. Yeah, it's the person that you've been waiting on. One of these pentacles is definitely yours, Scorpio. What is the other pentacle? Somebody who hasn't been ready to express their feelings, like emotionally unavailable in that energy. Because I also do want to validate for those of you that it's been around platonic and or physical. That's also really validating around discord around that, of somebody not expressing it. So what is that other pentacle? The fear of expression, the fear of commitment, a specific commitment. Is there something else there? Well, I will say, I mean, this is Earth energy. Mars and Capricorn. It's like choices and options. Now with the Earth energy, they're standing in front of all this water. These really big waves. Look, the ships are riding them. In fact, they're kind of coming toward each other. The ships in particular being powered by the sails. So what is really clear for me is that the weight, as I say that, look what just came in. The wait for this conversation is over. 8 of Wands in the upright. Mercury, of course, not surprising, in Sagittarius energy. It's coming in really fast, this move, this communication, this action that they're taking, and it is definitely changing where things have been. I want to validate if there is literal travel here, in particular to some kind of an event where perhaps friends and family collide if you can see each other. It is really super validating. It's here. It could even be a wedding for some of you. There is a final decision energy here. There's definitely communication that's been delayed, resolution that hasn't happened. Yeah, and as I say that, that's very validating around the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo and Mercury energy. Again, we have Venus in Virgo now. So it's really validating around, again, what's been going on here, but also 9 of Pentacles, 1 pentacle shy of the 10 of Pentacles, the long-term energy. Where is the 10th pentacle? Well, one of them is here. Well, here, 2 of Pentacles. But who's holding it here today? We also see the King of Pentacles connecting directly with it. So putting us into that long-term energy. Had you built a life? Were you building it? Was it on the table? What's been going on in this World card what are the obstacles here that have kept things from moving in that direction, but also clearly just, well, pun intended, being clear and coming to a final decision. Yeah, because as you can see, the World card is in reverse. It's around timing for me, completing obstacles. It's a validation that there are some things in here that are not quite finished. And for some of you, it's extremely validating that it might be one or more of these things, but it could definitely be including distance. Somebody needing to complete something that is in here as well. But definitely the delays around the life-changing energy that is here in the World card is extremely validating here. And this is also yours. In fact, I need to bring in what else is yours, Scorpio. 3 there. That's it. That's the most that will come through there. The bottom of the deck is the 6 of Swords. So incredibly validating because, well, this is an energy of like movement. Like it's time for things to move. And once again, look, there is the kind of emotional, turbulent water, and then here's the calmer water. And by the way, this is a Mercury energy. So this for me today in particular is like last chance kind of communication energy. This 6, by the way, is connecting me directly to the 6. Oh yeah, My gosh. The 6th major arcana, the Lover's card. Which, by the way, is where we are before we move into the Chariot. So this is super validating around the conversation about the commitment in the Lover's card. For some of you, that might be really specific too, about the deeper feelings. The person that you're waiting on, literally, and things being delayed, kind of falling apart, not worked out. So validating with the 2 of Wands in reverse. Connecting to our 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and the bigger picture for me here is Chariot, but the 3 of Wands in the upright. Somebody holding on to this earth here, which is the world. And that's an energy of life-changing decisions, completing that cycle and being able to move up into the Fool, which is not where we are yet because there's still unresolved issues. There's still communication that's coming in here. And then I have to say, I do feel like the Fool would be that energy that would be coming up, a new path forward, together or apart, reconciliation or closure. One of the Wands is bolted here. One of them somebody's holding on to, but that one's not moving either. And that's connecting me literally to the World card as they hold on to the earth. So what else is not finished in there? It could be other contracts. We could even be looking at somebody's workload or the amount of work they do or money involvement. The 4 of Cups is here in reverse. Yeah. So this is more moon in Cancer energy actually coming here right below the Chariot. This is, for me today, again, it's like last chance conversation or maybe another chance conversation. Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody who clearly has not been ready, I have to say. That's been extremely clear for me. The Wands being fast and the lack of the speed here, and the Wands connected to the water energy, which is second to the last and slowest, you know. But we could be looking at, you could say like months energy, you know, that have passed in terms of trying to have this conversation. But the very fast energy here of our 8 of Wands coming in, the connection here in general, Chariot, Judgment, is really clear that it's happening. And yeah, and here's the King of Wands, okay? You come out of the Queen of Wands, you go into the King of Wands, and that's this energy of being ready. Ready to talk about it. The counterpart to our Queen of Wands. So I have to validate again, because they're both here, one of obviously in reverse. For those of you that it's been around platonic and or physical, you're getting some answers if you still want them. Which it seems like you do because you're here. Yeah. Is it together or apart, reconciliation or closure? Scorpio, your energy is here, the Death card. It is in the upright. It really connects me with reconciliation or closure today. It also connects me with the death of their ego to have this conversation, because this is coming in a higher vibration, and it does have that second chance energy, which has already been coming through because somebody here is literally waking up. And the Death card, your major arcana energy here with Judgment. That's the other thing I just want to bring through, and I think it's a really specific energy. If there is something else in here that somebody needs to make a decision about, I'm talking to you. 2 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in the upright, Judgment in the upright. That somebody needs to complete, change, or end. Which, again, could be connecting to people, could be connecting to distance, a job, even a relocation. It's just so specific. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun in Capricorn. There's definitely an energy here of it could lose everything or even the possibilities. Yeah. Communication and clarity. Somebody's ready to talk about it. Is somebody ready for more? Are you still here for it? It's definitely reconciliation or closure. This Ace of Swords, it really is like coming in kind of out of nowhere. It's connecting right with the 8 of Wands, the King of Wands. The air energy, which of course is clarity in relationships, it's communication, it's truth, it's a transactional energy. But the way it's kind of coming in, like out of nowhere, there's definitely answers that are coming here. And is it make or break? Yeah, that's totally what it is. Three of Swords also here. Some of you, by the way, it's really validating with the Two of Swords in reverse, might already be here. And this is somebody who is waking up and is hoping they're not too late for a second chance. It really is specific for you. Always take what resonates for you. This is YouTube. Because we could also definitely be looking at that energy that is also really strongly here around the make or break energy. Final decision. Like if it is over, is it staying over? If it's close to being over, is it heading there, or is there a new path? Because they're coming in a different vibration, a higher vibration, I want to say. But this connected with the Three of Swords, the Page of Wands when it came in. And that is definitely like trying to figure it out, how to move. Again, if it's been around platonic, gender, physical, it could be that that's what it is for some of you. I think you would know that already, whether somebody who's been afraid of the feelings. It is connecting here with our Page of Cups. Let's bring in some Oracle. I'm feeling kind of old school today. I'm here at the Tarot Closet. Remember, if you see, hear, or suspect my content in any way, shape, or form anywhere but here on my verified channel on YouTube, it means that somebody has taken it. My email is in the video description below and on the About Me tab. So feel free to send me a message and let me know. A change in the wind. This is literal. It's the Chariot. It's the Eight of Wands. It's the Ace of Swords. It's this conversation pretty much changing things here. It is a make or break conversation, I feel. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The communication is really strong. We are now looking at message in a bottle, Scorpio. Of course, it's here in the water. There's a phone inside the bottle. We have our messenger who also has their telescope. I always forget that word. Telescope in their hand. It may have been veering off with the tide, moving it around, going in the wrong direction. It's by the way, it is a 6, and that again is connecting me to the 6 major arcana. It's also connecting me to the 6 of Swords. It's connecting me to the healing energy. It's the communication. It's already been really, really strong and validating. Loyal Heart is here. You're both in this energy. Look, this is sort of like the Queen and the King of Pentacles for me. And the Queen and the King of Wands who are both here. Both wearing crowns. The Queen and the King of Pentacles are both my proteges to the Emperor and the Emperor, which we have the Empress here, of course, in reverse. But kind of looking at each other, leery, on guard. And by the way, Scorpio, owls are Scorpios. So whether or not your person is as well, are there replacements, of course, that's another whole story. There is a deep and emotional kind of energy here, and some trust that needs to be repaired. Some everybody's kind of like you first. There are keys above both of them, so you would say revealing it, but they're both looking at each other. They're on an egg, the possibilities. There's a knowing energy around that. There's a heart fan here. You can see there are hearts coming off. Of course, this is coming to an 8. Mastery, movement, connecting to deep knowing. And that's the other thing, this energy around kind of reflecting and controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Make or break, like I said, it's just super clear. And there's another owl here with the moon. A deep knowing energy. So there's definitely some decisions going down here. It's been really clear, and all the way here into Oracle, fork in the road. Once again, here we are. Is this together or apart, reconciliation or closure? It's right below change in the wind, the conversation that will change things. And it's also right next to judgment. Observer is here. Connected to message in the bottle, excuse me. And this is really validating for me around the preparations to communicate if you aren't at all, or there's just been a lot of complications. The last two coming in, wow. Very, very validating. Between worlds and chopwood. So this connects me directly to the world card. What is going on in there? What is the other pentacle? It's there, I feel. And fork in the road, like which way are we going? It's super clear. On one hand, it's, as you can see here, it's sort of like gray, and then there's a lot of color and celebratory energy here. The tide coming in again, this 3. Timing, communication, the possibility for growth, but it's around the communication, and again, it's really connected to whatever the heck is going on there in the world card. And the last oracle, chopwood. Once again, a healing energy, once again connecting me to the 6 major arcana. I'm grabbing some love messages. They say if you don't know, chop wood and carry water. And when you've been enlightened, chop more wood and carry more water. This is very much about where this is going. It's like final decision energy again. Moving forward together or apart, make or break. Is it staying final? Is it heading there? That's what that is for me. It's the process of thinking about it and communicating. It's here on the Hermit, the 6 of Swords. It's connecting here with the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the King and the Queen of Pentacles, which is both of you. The bottom of the deck. The Tarot Closet Channel Love Messages. I am waking up. Here it is. You deserve so much more. Yeah, it's like, I know I don't deserve you, but I want you. I am waking up. You're my first thought when I wake up and last thought before sleep. Give me time, which has also already been, I feel like it's already validating that there's been a lot of time. They've gotten a lot of time. I care too much what people think. So this also connects me with the Between Worlds and the World card in reverse, and it also brings in some Hierophant energy for me. Should there be some cultural religious difference or somebody kind of rooted in a traditional sense, like not aligning, you know, possibly other people involved or in somebody's head. Obviously they care. Where did that go? Give me time, and then here as I'm waiting for the right time, here with the King of Wands, the readiness. But this is also around the communication and being clear. So please forgive me is here. I mean, that's also going on, by the way, in judgment. And what, if anything at this point, for some of you, which I think is validating that it has gone on in the 2 of Wands and possibly the 3 of Swords, because there is also an apology. I love you is here. So this is something that's really validating. I just got kind of like a flood of like my blood flow was like kind of rushing. Really hard to explain. But this energy around the Moon and Cancer Chariot, around the emotional blocks, if somebody's been holding that back, it's like saying it, no, but I do. There is like a but there, though. I love you, but. And again, I really feel like that's in the World card. What has it been? So I am so sorry I hurt you. That's also here. Hello. I'm sorry about that. The camera just died. I'm just not looking. Anyway, you didn't miss anything. As I was saying, I'm so sorry I hurt you. I am waiting for the right time. I care too much what people think. I love you. There's this energy of, like, they're saying this because it's connecting to what's been going on. Like, yes, I do. I do love you. And that really does line up for me as well in terms of this 2 of Cups in reverse. Should that be something that some of you have been waiting to hear or you want to know? Don't give up on us just came through. I will never give up on us is here. And your last channeled love message. You are the love of my life, Scorpio. Going here on the other side of the Chariot. So that's what I wanted to say. I kind of lost that message, was the emotional stuff that's being, the blocks that were preventing these things from coming out. Possibly they're here. Beautiful Scorpio, thank you for joining me today at the Tarot Closet. I'm sending you love, and I will see you next time.